everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what I eat in a day. I don't know for sure if this video is going to be my first video back on this channel or I'm also simultaneously filming a fitness vlog, so one of those videos is going to be the first one up, so I should give this spiel, I feel like, in each one just in case, because I don't know which one's going to be the first one back. But anyways, hello, welcome back to my channel. I've missed you guys so much. Thinking about how I've been living here in this house since August and you guys haven't even seen the kitchen or any of the house on this channel because I just haven't been filming over here is so sad to me. Like, you guys don't know this whole kitchen. We have a whole new spot to cook in and I love my house so much and I want to be able to film more videos on both of my channels for you guys, especially like what I eat in a day content, because that is something that I get requested for in my DMs so much. Everyone's like, please bring back the what I eat in a days. So I'm here to give you guys what you want. When I'm filming this, it's actually a Saturday. I'm having a very chill, slow Saturday. I woke up with the worst headache ever. So I've just been keeping it chill for the most part. You guys saw I made myself a coffee and I forgot to film it right when I woke up this morning, but the first thing I always have every day now, right after I brush my teeth, is my coconut cult yogurt. I am obsessed. I also have Cocoa Yo. I filmed all of that in a fitness vlog, like trying them and stuff, but I really like the Cocoa Yo. I have the peach nectar and the vanilla. And then from Coconut Cult, I had their strawberry and their chocolate. The chocolate one out of all four of those is my favorite. I've been seeing people say that the chocolate one is disgusting. I think it's so good. The texture is like chocolate mousse. Unreal. So I have, I would say, like one heaping spoonful of that. I don't have the serving size because the serving size is a little bit more than that. So I don't have the full serving size, but I have like a heaping teaspoon, I would say. I'm having just the regular cold brew that I always buy, or regular iced coffee with sweet cream from Chobani. Classic. It's just the best, like, basic creamer. But I do need to ask, have any of you tried the birthday cake flavor from Chobani? Because I'm on the hunt for it. It keeps selling out of my Target. It'll be like available for an hour, and then on the Target app it'll be like no longer sold at this store. I'm like, oh my god, where can I find it? That might be something I do this weekend, is go on a hunt for the Chobani birthday cake creamer, because I need to try it. I've tried every other flavor from Chobani that they've come out with. I cannot stop now. And I was just thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, why haven't they come out with a new flavor in a long time? I feel like I manifested this and I need to try it. As for breakfast, it has 20 seconds left in the air fryer. I'm doing something a little bit different. I've never done this, so it could go really bad, but we're making like a cottage cheese heirloom tomato toast. It was very simple, so I'm really hoping I like it, because this would be a great like high protein, easy breakfast, and it doesn't dirty up anything because I'm just using the air fryer. 2 seconds left and then we're done. It's been in there on 375 for like 6 minutes or so. I've never put bread, like toasted bread, in the air fryer, so I don't really know. I just saw it on TikTok and I was like, let me give it a try. Okay, wait a second. This actually looks really good. And the tomatoes are nice and warm. I don't really like cold tomatoes, so I'm trying to get past that. Like, I'm an adult now, I need to get over it. But for now, I mostly just like warm tomatoes. So I feel like I'm gonna really like this. Oh, the heirloom tomatoes are always so pretty and so good. I'm gonna let it cool for a second, then transfer it to my plate, and we'll do a taste test to see what this is talking about. I love cottage cheese, specifically only the Good Culture brands that I used for this recipe. I don't really like other cottage cheeses, but the Good Culture one, I could literally eat spoonfuls of it just as it is. It's that good. I'm low-key really scared to cut into it because I feel like it looks so good right now and I don't want to mess it up. I just had to go for it because it's too big. Oh, sorry, that was a terrible sound. I'm actually very impressed with how toasted the bread got with like all these toppings on the bread. All right, I'm back for a taste test. It literally smells exactly like pizza. I feel like I'm really gonna like this. Sweatshirt dirty though, so let me be careful. Delicious. This is a 10 out of 10. It checks off every box for me. It's high protein, it's yummy, but it's also easy. Like, you don't have to dirty up any dishes. You literally just pop it in the air fryer for 5 minutes and you're done. It also definitely doesn't have to be a breakfast. Like, this could be a good snack. You could even add some pepperoni on it and make it really into like a pizza vibe. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and have my coffee. And then I'm gonna talk to you guys for a little bit because it's been so long and I missed you guys. When I said I liked it, I liked it. Barely a crumb left on the plate, y'all. That was delicious. Back, I've been chilling on my couch, having a very nice lazy Saturday, but I did want to come on and just talk to you guys for a quick second because, like I said, it has been a minute since I vlogged for this channel, like over a year at this point. I don't know how it got to be this long, but it did somehow. Time got away from me, you guys. I don't know how a full year has gone by. That just seems like impossible to be true, but it is. So if you guys didn't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram on my vlog channel, obviously I have the most followers on this channel, so not everyone on here is following me everywhere, so I might as well explain it really quick. But I moved to Rhode Island. I'm from Massachusetts, but I moved to Providence in August. I haven't updated any of you on this channel on any of that. And then at the end of September, I started a full-time job doing social media. I was the media director for a nonprofit. I recently got laid off, so I'm back to square one, but that's okay. I do have a whole new house. If you guys want to see a house tour of when I first moved in, if you want to see updates on vlogs and stuff, I actually just recently uploaded a vlog back over on my smaller channel with more day-to-day stuff. If you're interested in more about my life, you can definitely check out that channel. It's called Molly's Life. I'll leave it linked down below. Yeah, in the meantime, while I've been gone, I've basically just been living my life. With summer coming up and with me having so much more free time than I have in so long since I was working full time, I really want to take advantage of this time that I do have and focus on my health and my fitness as much as possible. Now that it's starting to get nice out, it's officially spring, running outside is going to be a huge thing for me, so I thought I would just touch on like my goals and stuff. Going into the spring and summer, I want to be running outside as often as I can. I live literally seconds from a gorgeous 20-mile bike path, and I can easily hop on that and run as much as I want to, or walk, and it's beautiful views, so I want to take advantage of that going into the warmer seasons. And then I also need to start weight training again. I'm embarrassed to say how little I have weight trained probably in the last 6 months. Like, I have a gym membership at this beautiful gym and I never go. Honestly, a lot of that had to do with me working my full-time job and never having like the right time to go to the gym, because I don't even need to explain it, but it was like on the way to work, and it was so complicated whether or not I like went to the gym and then came back here and then went to work, or if I went to the gym, showered there, had to like get ready there every single day and then go to work. It was just like no time that I could go was like super convenient because of where my work was in relation to where my gym was compared to where I live. So it was really complicated. I'm honestly just making excuses at this point, but now that I have all this free time, I have literally no room for excuses. I need to be in the gym. I need to be eating healthy, cooking homemade meals, which I definitely have been doing. When I was working full-time, I give so much credit to people who are working full-time and cooking for themselves. It is so hard, and I get it now, like you're just so exhausted. So I'm trying to get back into making all my meals myself, and I've been doing really good at that. I love to cook, you guys know, and now that I have all the time in the world to do it, I'm taking advantage, and I really want to just eat healthy, weight train for sure, because I feel like I have literally no muscle left on my body because it's been that long. So eat healthy, cooking at home, weight training, and running. By the fall, I want to be able to successfully run a half marathon outside. For some reason for me, running on the treadmill is so much easier than running outside, so I want to challenge myself and start running more outside and be able to, by the fall, run a half marathon. I don't know if I would actually sign up for a race, but I at least want to be able to say to myself confidently that like I could do it if I wanted to. So that's the little fitness life update. Basically, there's not really much to update y'all on because I haven't been sticking with goals. This is probably the most inconsistent I've been in my like adult life. Like, this is the worst it's been, but we're getting back into the swing of things. Things have just like each week progressively gotten better and better, so I'm sure that in the next couple of weeks I'll find a routine for myself, especially with filming. I think that helps a lot as well, because obviously like if I'm filming a healthy what I eat a day, I'm gonna eat healthy for the whole day, so it helps to keep me accountable, and I know you guys love to see them. So yeah, fitness vlogs, what I eat in a days, meal prep videos for sure are coming as well. Lots of cooking videos, lots of getting back into a routine type of videos. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. I will talk to you when it's time for lunch in a little bit. Hey everyone, so I'm over here editing this video. I'm sitting down at my couch, just having like a very chill Saturday, editing this video so that way it can go up tomorrow. And I'm like trying to find the lunch footage, cannot find it for the life of me. I think I must have deleted it because I can't find it anywhere on any of my memory cards. So I'm going to refilm lunch, but if my hair and my nails look different today, it's because it's a few days later and I got my nails done and I got my hair done. So things look a little bit different. It's fine. My kitchen is a little bit of a mess as well because I wasn't planning on filming today in the kitchen. I just was planning on having an editing day. So please excuse all of that, but I'm going to make the same lunch that I made in that video that you guys won't get to see the original footage of, but it's fine. You're going to get the same thing just on a different day. So if I look a little bit different, if I sound a little bit different, if my nails look a little bit different, that's why. It's a few days later. Also, the dishwasher is running. I tried to clean up my kitchen the best that I can. There it goes. But I needed to run the dishwasher and I have like no utensils. But luckily this meal that we're making is really easy. Literally like 3 ingredients if you don't count seasonings. Oh my God, I forgot one of the ingredients. Well, I hope I have enough hot sauce. Oh no, I forgot to get a certain ingredient from the grocery store that I really need, which is hot sauce. And I only have this much left. I'm in pajama pants. Should I go out and get hot sauce or should I? This is not enough, unfortunately. Okay, well I need to go to the store. And then once we get back, we're gonna make this. You can probably guess. You see chicken, hot sauce, you can probably guess what's going on. It's gonna be really good, but if I'm gonna make it, I need to make it right. I'm back from the grocery store. Living 2 seconds from a grocery store is a blessing and a curse because I forget things all the time and I always end up going back. I feel like I'm not as intentional about my list because I don't even think about it because I can always go back, but that was annoying to have to do. Anyways, I got Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. This is my favorite buffalo sauce and I figured go big or go home. If I'm already going there to get some, I might as well get my favorite one. So if you haven't picked up on things yet, we're gonna be making buffalo chicken dip, but like a little bit healthier. So I got earlier today these roasted chicken pieces. It's basically, I already washed my hands, just FYI. Basically what I thought it was just like plain pieces of rotisserie chicken, just not in the shape of a chicken, but I don't know if you guys can see that well. These pieces are seasoned to perfection. They're like a blackened rotisserie chicken. Seriously, so good. So I'm going to pick apart all of these pieces and it's gonna be pretty messy, but we're just gonna like shred up a bunch of pieces of chicken. I'm gonna do all of it because the container that I'm baking this in is gonna be pretty big anyways, and then I can just have like leftovers to have for lunch tomorrow. So it's one less thing to think about, but we're just gonna get started shredding all this chicken and making a mess of my hands. Okay, I've been eating some of that chicken because it is so good. I shredded up everything that I could that came with it. If you see me adding like less seasonings, you guys know I'm normally like the seasoning queen, but if I add less, it's because this chicken, I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, it is seasoned so well. I don't know what exactly is in it, but it tastes so good. It's like a little bit spicy. It's just like a blackened seasoning. It's phenomenal. So to make this a little bit healthier, instead of doing, normally when I used to make buffalo chicken dip, I would do a cream cheese. I'm gonna do Greek yogurt. You could also do my new favorite thing, which is cottage cheese, but plain Greek yogurt, I'm sure will be fine. Sorry, I just need to get a big spoon. Also, I have the oven preheating to 350. and I think that'll be good. I'm gonna keep it in there for like 40 minutes or so because I want it to really just like slowly melt together. But I have 2 of these Greek yogurt little small containers. My grocery store didn't have any big ones. I don't know if I'm gonna have to use both. We're gonna see. Because originally I was just gonna make like a really small serving size, like just a single serve. Tomorrow I'm going to my mom's for like most of the day, so it just doesn't really make sense for me to like be cooking tomorrow. So I'll just have this for like a quick lunch before I go over there. I'm gonna mix this in first. I feel like I am gonna need the other one. Yeah, definitely going to. Okay, let me go get one more Greek yogurt. So 300 grams of Greek yogurt. I don't know, I would guess like maybe a cup or so. Probably more than that, 2 cups maybe. 300 grams, whatever that equals in plain Greek yogurt. We're gonna give this a good mix. This is much more the way I like it. I forgot that I have to add buffalo sauce as well. I actually don't think I'm gonna season it at all. I was gonna add like some paprika and some garlic powder. All right, I'll add a little bit just because I know that the plain Greek yogurt is gonna have like a really bitter taste. So I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. And we'll do a little bit of paprika. There we go. Nothing with salt in it because I just feel like the buffalo sauce plus the rotisserie chicken, even if you got a regular rotisserie chicken, those are really salty. So I don't think you need any seasonings with salt. If you're gonna do a seasoning, pick a salt-free one. Okay, now we're gonna add Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm not gonna measure this at all, so just go with whatever your heart tells you to do. Let's see, you guys can watch how much I end up pouring in. I like things pretty spicy, so I'm probably gonna add more than like the average person. This is the best hot sauce ever. Sweet Baby Ray's is a dream brand collaboration because I am their biggest fan. I honestly might add a little bit more than that. I don't know. Actually, that might be good. Honestly, I feel like I don't even have enough to fit in the container that I wanted to put it in, but I don't have anything else to use, so we're gonna have to. Oh, and the oven is ready. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now I do have some Mexican cheese. This is pretty much like everything that normally goes into a buffalo chicken dip, but just instead of the cream cheese, that's really one of the only substitutes. I'm gonna put like about 1/4 of a cup of cheese in here. Normally I would do way more than that, but because we're trying to be healthier, we're just gonna do a little bit of cheese, which I think will be more than enough. And then we're gonna top it off with more cheese, just a little sprinkle on top to give it that like traditional buffalo chicken dip feel. The vessel that I have for the buffalo chicken dip, I'm just hoping that I can make it look more full because I didn't realize how big this actually is. We should be good though. Just might just be a little bit more shallow than normal, but that's okay. Size in like a little ramekin, so that's why the portions compared to last time are a little bit off, but I think that this is actually really good. I'm just trying to get every little last bit out of the bowl. I'm gonna pour a little bit more. I'm gonna try and make this look nice with the Sweet Baby Ray's on top. Well, that didn't really work out too well. So, there we go. More Sweet Baby Ray's, of course. The spicier the better. Of this Cabot Mexican blend cheese. You could do like plain cheddar as well. This was just what my store had. Just a little bit. It'll add like a nice crunchiness on top. You could also serve this cold with like on some bread, kind of like how you would do tuna salad, but I was in the mood to bake something today. So we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for probably at least 30 minutes, but I'm feeling like closer to an hour. And then I'll touch base with you guys when it's done. But yummy, a really easy way to make a healthier version of a classic. Okay, there is 9 minutes left on the hour timer, and I think I should take it out because it's starting to low-key burn on the sides a little bit, but look at how gorgeous that looks. Should I broil it for like 2 seconds to get the cheese on top a little extra crispy? Do you guys see the sizzle? That is crazy Looney Town. Okay, let me broil it for literally probably like 30 seconds and then I'll take it out. Now fully in pajamas because all I have to do for the rest of the day is just computer work. I'm watching Top Chef. I'm having a great day. It's so hot out today. I just had to turn on my AC for the first time because it's like 75 and I'm just not used to it. Like my house is getting so much light and I feel like it's just making it really hot in here, especially with the oven on for the last hour. I'm questioning how I'm gonna be able to survive 90-degree days here in this house because I moved in August 1st. So I didn't really get June and July, like all the hot days in June and July, I kind of skipped past. But anyways, I recently found these at CVS. I don't know how new they are, but it does say new. Ritz Hot Honey Crackers. I think I'm gonna have probably like half a sleeve or so with my dip. Typically for buffalo chicken dip, I do a tortilla chip, but I thought that since I already had these, I would be resourceful and use these, and I feel like they'll be really good. Like the only thing that would be better is like a ranch flavored chip. I think that there's like these really thin crackers that are a ranch flavor. I forget what brands they are, but I've had them before and they're really good. But hot honey is a close second. I love anything hot honey. Time to take it out. Oh my gosh. Guys, do you see this? Oh my god. It looks so much better in this big container. Like it looks more legitimate than last time I made it. So I'm excited to give it a taste test. But wow, what a perfect lunch. All right, it's cooled down for like a minute or so. Let's be honest, it really wasn't that long. I'm just gonna add a couple spoonfuls into my bowl. Smells so good. I love the smell of buffalo sauce. I think it's like one of my favorite smells. Here is our buffalo dip. It doesn't really look that appetizing, but it tastes really good. It doesn't taste as good as like the real thing, but it's like up there. Oh, I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley. A little bit of parsley. If I had chives, I would do that. I just feel like it needs like a little greenery. Coco, can you just let me film this last little clip, please? Right, and there you have it, y'all. Here is my finished lunch for the day. I probably did like a third of a sleeve. There's the rest right there. About a third of a sleeve, maybe like 10 or so crackers, and that should be good. Honestly, such a delicious, yummy meal. And like I said, you could eat this cold too and make it kind of like a chicken salad, but I wanted it warm and make it into a dip today. Let me know if you guys try this or if you've made it before, because I always see people talking about this and I'm so happy I finally jumped on and did it for myself. I'm freshly showered and it's time for dinner. We're gonna be making a healthy girl dinner today. I've been seeing this all over TikTok and Instagram, like this new trend of like healthy girl dinners. And this one is probably one of the most popular ones that I've been seeing a lot recently, and I've been dying to try it because it involves cottage cheese. And y'all know from breakfast how I feel about cottage cheese. So I'm gonna grab all the ingredients now and we can go over it. It should be pretty simple. It's basically like all these ingredients combined into a bowl. I just stopped at the grocery store also on my way home and I got this giant water bottle from the Eternal brand, naturally alkaline spring water, but it's huge. And I'm gonna try and drink at least half of it before the night is over because I feel like my water intake has been subpar recently. I need a new water bottle, and because I need a new water bottle, I'm using that as an excuse that I'm not drinking that much water because I don't have like a water bottle with me all the time anymore. But I just got this for the meantime until I make it to Target and buy a new reusable water bottle. So I'm trying to get my water intake up is basically what I'm trying to tell y'all, which is so important. I always want my skin to be like glowing from within from drinking all of my water and doing my skincare and eating healthy. So I need to get my water intake up. Okay, this water is actually really good. I want to have a poppy so bad. It's like staring at me in my fridge, but until I drink a good amount of this, I'm not gonna crack the poppy open. I do apologize for the lighting in my kitchen at night. It's not the best. This light is like very yellow, so I'm definitely gonna work on that within the next couple of weeks, but for now we're gonna have to deal with like the crazy yellow lighting. I'm gonna fix it, I promise. As for this bowl, you can kind of make it your own. I'm tweaking like a few things, but the base of it is gonna be cottage cheese. So this is the best brand. What I used for breakfast this morning, the Good Culture 2% low-fat cottage cheese. Nothing tastes as good as that cottage cheese does. And then the other ingredients that I see everybody doing is ground beef. So I have 93% lean ground beef. You could do more fat in it if you wanted to, if you can't find this one, but this is just like a better alternative if you can find the 93%. And then I'm gonna do a whole sweet potato. I don't know if I'll eat the whole sweet potato, but this one's pretty small. You can see it's like the size of the palm of my hand. And I'm gonna peel this. And then the final thing is avocado. So those are like the 4 main ingredients. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Can't really see them right now, but I had in my fridge a green pepper and a white onion, and I'm like, you know what, I might as well use a little bit of this, saute those up with the ground beef because they're in my fridge and I'm one person and I feel like I never go through all my stuff, so we'll use those. And then I saw a girl today, she was making this bowl on Instagram and she put lime juice on her avocado and she said it was like really, really good, which isn't really a new concept for me, but I just wouldn't have thought to do lime juice with this bowl. I don't know. So we're gonna do half the lime juice on the avocado, half of it on the veggies, and then I'm probably gonna top mine off with some Mike's Hot Honey because I add it to everything. Finally, for seasoning mix, I'm gonna use this taco seasoning mix. I only could find the chicken one from Old El Paso at my grocery store. I like the Siete hot and spicy one better, but this was literally, they only had one left for the little seasoning packets like this, so we'll use probably like a third of this. Even though it's chicken, it probably tastes the exact same, at least I would hope so. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is do the sweet potato. I'm gonna air fry it, but I wanna peel it and get it ready to go into the air fryer because it's probably gonna take the longest to cook, I would guess. We're at my air fryer. I'm gonna preheat this. I don't think that there's a potato setting, but there is a fry setting for 400 degrees for 15 minutes. I'll probably try and do that and see how it goes, but it might need a little bit more because they're sweet potatoes and I feel like those just take longer to cook than a regular potato. And then also, I don't know if I mentioned on this channel yet, but I recently found these at the grocery store, air fryer liners. Changed my life. You literally just, this is a pack of 50 for like $3 and it makes cleanup so much easier if you put this down before you put your food in. So I always take them out to remember once it preheats to add these in. I'm gonna take all my sweet potato into a bowl. I find this much easier and less messy than trying to season it or oil them up in the air fryer. This just makes more sense to me. So we'll take that. A little bit of Graza olive oil, which is what I always use. Just makes it so much easier to squeeze olive oil out of a bottle like that versus trying to pour it. And tonight we're gonna keep it really simple and season kind of everything mostly the same. So we're gonna take the taco chicken seasoning and sprinkle a bunch of that on. I really wonder what the difference is between the chicken one and like a regular taco seasoning mix. It smells really good. Now I'm just gonna take a bowl and mix this, try and get all the potatoes as evenly coated in the oil and the seasonings as I can. It smells so good already. I'm so hungry right now. Also, if you don't eat ground beef, or if you don't prefer to cook with that, you could also do this with ground chicken or ground turkey and it would be really good as well. These are all set now. Let me go get my air fryer. So hopefully you guys can see, but I'm just popping. It's a little hot, but I'm adding the parchment paper down first and then pouring all of that sweet potato in. It's just gonna make cleanup so much easier. And now these will go in and I'll probably rotate them halfway through. We'll see. Next round of things, here we go. We're gonna do probably, I don't know, like a quarter of an onion. I'm just one person, y'all. Sometimes I cook way too much food and then I remember like, oh yeah, it's literally just me here. So we don't need to do the most. That's probably plenty of onion. Plus like onion isn't even really in this recipe normally. I'm just adding it for funsies. I'm also gonna throw out certain parts of this onion that look a little bit questionable. Some people are really particular about like what their chicken looks like, and they really throw out a lot of chicken because it gives them the ick. For some reason, Lulu, no. For some reason, onion does that for me. That should be good. I'm not really too particular on how it's chopped because it's just gonna be sauteed anyways. Yeah, are y'all seeing this bell pepper? This was the biggest pepper I have ever seen at the grocery store. It was kind of concerning. That's why I only got one, because it's gonna last me like 3 weeks. Again, just like very rough chops. Doesn't need to be perfect. Please don't look too closely at my knife skills because I have none. We're gonna transfer this over to pan on the stovetop. Let's go ahead, turn on my favorite burner, and again, add some olive oil. If it gets hot enough, go ahead and add in all the veggies. Give them a good stir. I have this on medium heat right now. Sometimes I like to put the lid on and let the vegetables steam up a little bit so that way they get nice and soft, because I prefer my peppers and onions to be really soft when you bite into them, but it's all about preference. I'm just gonna do half of an avocado, and normally when I use avocado, I cut the slices up pretty small, but everybody that I've been seeing doing this has made it really chunky, so I'm gonna try and do some chunkier slices of this. Avocado is a little tough because it was in the fridge, but we're getting there. Not gonna lie, it takes me forever to find anything in this kitchen, but I finally found my little lemon squeezer. I'm gonna add a bunch of lime juice. As for on the avocado, I'm gonna use my favorite seasoning right now. This is the Dash onion and herb. It's salt-free, and it's, I kind of added a lot. It comes out quick, but this is my new favorite seasoning. I've been putting it on everything. Y'all see that? It doesn't look the prettiest, but our avocado is done, and I'm just gonna let it sit and soak up all that flavor, hopefully, from the seasonings and the lime. Made it downstairs. I love to come down to my basement at night. It's like my little treat, and I sit down here and I watch my cringeworthy shows, cringe reality TV. I'm obsessed with Bravo, if you guys didn't know. If you want to hear more about like my personal life, you can definitely follow me over on my other channel, my Molly's Life channel, because I talk more about like all the things that I like other than just food and fitness and stuff like that. But I'm gonna watch Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. Anyways, here is my finished bowl. Sorry, it's not the best lighting down here. Oh, I want to crack open my poppy first before we get into this dinner. I'm doing a grape poppy tonight. Get a good crack on this. Nice. Poppy isn't my favorite. I like the grape Olipop more, but I don't know. I've always been just like an Olipop girl, but I'm venturing out more into Poppy and honestly other brands as well. I literally can't go a night without having some type of prebiotic soda at this point. Yeah, the bowl looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's not like the most photogenic thing in the world, of course, but it looks pretty good. I'm gonna try this with a bite of everything. So we have the ground beef, sweet potato, avocado, and cottage cheese. I added a little bit of tahini to the cottage cheese too, just because I felt like it looked a little plain without any seasoning. But cheers, guys. I mean, it's delicious, like I knew it would be. What did you expect? I'm definitely gonna eat this whole bowl. When I was making it, I was like, oh god, Molly, like you made way too much food again. But I'm low-key kind of hungry, and this is a good like high protein meal because obviously the cottage cheese has a lot of protein, the ground beef has a lot of protein, so definitely add honey and chili flakes or hot honey if you have it. And I really want to start trying cottage cheese with fruits. Like Good Culture makes like a pineapple and cottage cheese, and I want to try that because I feel like it would be delicious. I need to venture out since I'm such a cottage cheese enthusiast. But again, let me reiterate, only from the Good Culture brands. They're the sole reason that I like cottage cheese to begin with. I'm gonna get up on the couch, eat the rest of my dinner, and watch some of my show. I don't know if I'm gonna be having anything else to eat tonight. I might make like a tea later. I'll keep you guys updated. If not, I'll just like end off the video, but we'll see. A solid day of eating. I definitely need to bring my water bottle down here. I should go upstairs and go get that right now because although I'm having my poppy and I have had a good amount of water, I need to have more. So that's the only thing I feel like I could have improved on today with what I was eating. I just need to really be prioritizing my water intake because I tend to put that to the side when I get stressed out or busy. I just like don't drink any water, and that's not good.